Amy Jo Clough is great with her dogs. She loves them, and it's clear they love her.
Oh, Big John.
But she will tell you that doesn't mean you want her to be your dog sitter.
No way. No way. I know what my criminal record is.
Amy has a lengthy criminal record in New Hampshire, including convictions for assault, theft, and drugs, compiled over nearly a decade as she struggled with addiction. But this record hasn't stopped her from being listed as a dog sitter on Rover.com. That's her right there, Amy C. And she's listed as having passed what the company calls a, quote, verified enhanced background check.
I was shocked. I expected to get some sort of rejection email saying, oh, you know, various charges exclude you.
To be clear, Amy is not the same person she was before October 2016. When she and her now husband made the decision to get sober, they went through treatment and hold steady, good-paying jobs with no interactions with law enforcement in more than 7 years.
If I'm going to let someone into my home to take my dogs out or walk my dogs, I want to know what type of check they're doing on people.
So when she got a voucher for $30 of free service from Rover and saw promises that all its sitters pass a background check and are approved by a team of sitter specialists, she wanted to see what would happen if she registered. You did it as a test.
Yes, I did it to test the system. I wanted to see what it would bring up.
Sitters have either blue or gold check marks. The blue indicates they've passed a basic background check, while the gold signifies an enhanced one, which Rover says is, quote, considered the most comprehensive criminal check on the market. The company says its basic background checks ensure a potential sitter is not on any sex offender registry, terrorist watch list, or in the National Criminal Database for any, quote, disqualifying criminal offenses. The enhanced check does all that, plus includes a manual search of county court records based on a person's address history. Rover says it uses a third-party company for the background checks that's also used by a majority of Fortune 100 companies, but would not say what it considers a, quote, disqualifying crime.
It put me right through, said, took a couple of days, they charged me $35, so I don't know what they check.
And not just the blue basic, Amy was given a gold check mark. It's not unlike the experience of Travis Anthony.
Oh my God.
His Rover dog sitter started a small fire, damaging his kitchen, but also stole a spare debit card he had filed away, obscured cameras in his house, and repeatedly drove his car without permission. The key's gone. A simple Google search with the dog sitter's name turned up results mentioning multiple arrests, including one just this past May.
If I can find information about her that easily on Google, then Rover should have been able to too.
I don't think that I just slipped by it and it was a mistake. I don't think that their system is very thorough.
Amy says she wouldn't hire someone from Rover.com based on what she now knows, and believes all pet owners have to be dogged in doing their own research.
Because if I was the person I was 7 or 8 years ago, I'd probably be looking for money or different things to support my habit.
What do you want other people to know who might use this site?
Just to be aware of who you let into your home.
After we took Amy's case to Rover, they removed her from the website, telling her that her background makes her ineligible to be on the platform. The company would not give us more specifics about its vetting process, but told us it monitors for concerns raised about pet sitters and will start requiring sitters to have recurring background checks next year. In the newsroom, I'm Ben Simoneau, WCVB News Center 5.